Hey guys, good morning. How y'all doing today? My name is Jared. Thanks for coming on another adventure here at Turkey Ridge. It's a beautiful sunrise this morning. Sun just came up and I'm about to take off because I got some projects to do today. We got the Genesis drill hooked up to the tractor. We are ready to go this morning. We are going to be planting today. Last night I hooked it up, got everything out the shed, made sure it was all ready to work. Filled it full of seeds. Yes, indeed. Full of seeds. We are using the, let's see, what's the name of it? It is the Green Cover Fall Release Blend for our fall planting this year. Here's some more sacks right here in the front of the bucket. This is right here, if y'all could read that, what we're planting, the percentage and all that. It's called the fall release. So y'all can go ahead and look that up if y'all are interested in that. But if y'all are watching this video, y'all probably already have an idea of what green cover is and what the fall release is, because a lot of y'all watch other people on YouTube too. So we have the Genesis no-till drill. We're going to be planting our fall food plots today. Getting started in the morning. It's right at 8 o'clock, so hopefully all the deer that are out and about are going to be done with their little morning eating session so far, hopefully. I wanted to wait a little bit because I didn't want to spook all the deer away. Deer season is in 2 days. It's not tomorrow, but the next day is the opening day. So a couple things before I get started too, though. We are a little dry right now, which is unfortunate. We haven't had rain in about 3 weeks. So I know that there's very little to no moisture in the ground right now. But I do know that we will be getting rain eventually. If you look in about the 7 to 10 day forecast, there's not much rain in the forecast. But as I've stated before on this property, we don't necessarily live on the property. So our times to plant are limited, and right now it is the time to plant. If we wait any later, our crops really won't be there for the season, which, even though I know that they're not really going to grow if there's no rain. But we're just kind of we're playing with the hand that's been dealt to us, okay? Also, you can see me, I'm wearing a jacket. Today, it was right at 50 degrees this morning when we woke up. It was pretty chilly. So, weather's beautiful. In the forecast as well, it doesn't say that it's going to get much hotter than about 82 to 85 degrees will be the hottest that'll be, and that'll be like peak time, 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon. For the most part, it stays pretty cool. So I know that these seeds will be okay in the ground planting. They're not going to bake in the sun. So that's another thing that we're kind of dealing with. So we're kind of gambling a little bit. We're hoping that the seeds will be good, and whenever we do get moisture, they'll start to grow. So let's go ahead and jump on this tractor and get started, because, you know, these seeds aren't going to plant themselves, right? All right, let's go. Hey guys, here we are at the first field of the day. Tractor's right there. We're at a field that we call the half and half. So you can see the stand way down there. Way there is the stand. We call this the half and half because half of the field is on this side of the stand, the other half of the field is on that side of the stand. That side over there is very wet normally, so I don't think I'll be able to plant that, even though, like I said, we've been 3 weeks since we had rain. But I just wanted to kind of show y'all, this is field number 1. This is the summer crop that we planted. The soybeans have been nipped off big time. I think this is sun hemp that has been nipped off big time here too, you can see. So it didn't really grow the best right here, but the deer have been eating it and wiping it out. So field number 1. And also, this is part of the 80 acres that they will be cutting this year. So that's another reason why I'm planting this one first, because I know that it's still a little early in the morning, and I know there's deer movement still out and about, so I really don't want to spook the deer. So I'm trying to plant some of the fields earlier in the morning that I know won't disrupt the deer movement. So field number 1. Okay, first field is done. I got to make one more pass, but I can't pick up the camera because I don't want to walk all the way back here. We still got to keep going on the property. One more thing I thought about when I was walking around is the seed rate is recommended with the drill to plant at 70 pounds per acre. I decided to go to 80 pounds per acre because I know our conditions that we're planting in right now, and I'm not expecting every single seed to germinate. Because like I said, there's no moisture in the ground right now, and it's going to be a while before we get rain. So I'm expecting a little bit to not germinate. That's why I upped the rate just a tiny bit. So we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. Let's keep going, guys. Look how cool this is. The trenches that this planter is making. This is only the second time I've used this planter. First time was our summer crop that you can see planted here. We have other fields on the property that look way better than this, but I'll show you those later. But this is really cool. This is so different than what I'm used to doing. Hey, I was able to plant the other half of the half and half. Look, fields over there. I mean, shooting house is there. Yeah, and this is the other half of the field. The other half is on the other side of that hill. So hey, we did that. That's awesome. Now, if this field is dry, I know we're really dry. So the rest of the property is going to be easy, a breeze. Let's keep going. Field number 2. This is called a tripod. My dad likes to hunt here a lot. This is also the second field that is on the 80 acres that's being cut this year. Got a tree branch in the way. So, taking care of these, then we're going to the rest of the property. Field number 3. We're doing good. Field number 4. Doing good. All right, we are at field number 5. Got a camera card to change. Camera's right there on the tree. Feet are right there. We're doing a great job. This thing is doing fantastic. Check the seeds. Still got plenty. We're going through them pretty good. I'd say I could do about another 3 more fields before I need some more seed. Maybe 4. Depends on how big the field is. This thing is running fantastic. I couldn't be happier. Let's keep going. Welcome back, guys. How you doing? This is field number 6 down. Just finished it. I parked the tractor over there in the shade. There's quite a, well, let me put it this is my dad's field that he really likes. This field, it's not really called that, it's called the Rat, but he really likes to hunt here. So he had put 3 different cameras on this field. One is right here on a mineral site, the other one is pointing at the feeder, and the other one we got over there pointing at a mock scrape that we did. So we have this field pretty covered if anything shows up. So let's keep going. I'm gonna change these cards and we're gonna do more fields. Field number 7. We are getting stuff done. Hey guys, this is field number 7, and this is one of our taller fields. Watch, look, let me spin you around this way. I did a couple passes already. Right here, as you can see, the drill is doing a really good job combing through all of these vegetation and all of this sorghum and stuff that's growing, this really tall stuff. This is one of the fields that I planted twice in the summer, and had that extra bag of sorghum or milo, and mixed it in, and that's why it's so tall right here. So, but it's doing a really good job. You can see where I passed and where I didn't, and I took a little break, and I thought that I would check on the seeds in the hopper, because I figured it was about time to fill it up again. And let's come look, and sure enough, we're getting kind of low there. We're getting a little empty. I don't think I can finish the field with what's in here, so let's throw a couple sacks that's in the bucket in the back, and keep on keeping on. Oh, you guys okay? Yeah, y'all are okay. And field number 9. All right, and field number 10. We're in the double digits now. This is another one of those tall fields that I planted twice. So, I'm gonna show y'all a before, and I'm gonna show y'all a after. Watch. And after. Check that out. You can see the whole field now. Amazing. All right, that's number 10 done. Field number 11. I made 2 passes, one on each side so far. So in the middle's just left, so you can see how tall this is. This is the power line field, by the way. And it's looking great. I'm also gonna do the slope of that hill right there too, because you can see it from this shooting house. So let's keep going. All right, hey, field number 12. This field is a tall, thick field. I think this is the thickest and tallest of all of them. They got some in here that's got to be over 15 feet tall. And if you look real close, these soybeans, or these are peas, excuse me, the peas are making pods, and they're nipped off as well. They're getting browsed on, and they're making these pea pods, and they're climbing up the stalks of the sorghum. It's cool. It's full in this field. It's absolutely full, and they've been eating it. So this is really exciting. This is really, really exciting. I still have a lot of this field left, but with how tall it is, I think it'll make a pretty good little time lapse. So I'm gonna stick y'all on the shooting house right here on the leg, and hopefully it'll be a pretty good time lapse. We'll see. So how was that? Did y'all enjoy that little time lapse? Y'all need to let me know in the comments if y'all enjoy those time lapses like that. That was pretty cool. This is one of our larger fields right here, and it was really tall and it was really thick. So it looks like just the drill itself did a really good job of matting it down. So that's gonna do two things. That's gonna shade the ground so the sun isn't going to be baking the dirt dry, and it's going to keep more moisture in the ground too by laying it down on top like this. So these new seeds that we're planting right here, they're going to have no problem popping up out the ground through all this vegetation that's just laying on the ground right here. One more thing we're going to do too, I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but we will come through and we will spray Roundup on all of this stuff. Just to make sure that it dies. A lot of this summer crop does die when it gets cold, but there is a lot of wild grass that's growing in a lot of our fields, and so we want to make sure that that wild grass isn't competing with our fall mix, because I know it will, and the wild grass will outgrow and shade out some of our fall mix. So we want to make sure that what we're planting is what's growing. Take a look at our seeds. We're still doing pretty good. I got a little bit more of this field that I want to plant, not just the field itself, but on the outskirts, on the edges too. I want to try and plant a little bit more. So I'm gonna do that. And it's getting close to 4 o'clock, which means deer activity. So I want to get out of here because this is one of the stands that I might be hunting tomorrow, depending on what the trail cameras show us. I got a couple other fields that we don't bow hunt out of that I'm gonna finish up today. So let's keep going. We still got daylight. Y'all thirsty? I'm thirsty. Y'all want a drink? I'll get y'all one too, okay? All right, and field number 13. This one was a tall one too. Look. Last pass. One more field for today. Hey guys, welcome back. This is the last field for today. The sun's starting to go down. It's getting late in the afternoon. It's about 5:30 right now. Yeah, about 5:30 right now. And this is the last field. Like I said, this is another tall one. It's not as tall as the other ones. This one's hovering around the 8 to 10 foot height. The other one was getting, you know, close to 15, 18 probably, maybe in some spots. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. My name is Jared. Thanks for coming on another adventure here at Turkey Ridge. I hope you guys liked the Genesis footage. This thing is awesome. This thing is great. I have nothing but good things to say about this piece of equipment. And if you want to see how our fall food plot planting goes, stay tuned for videos in the future. I'll give y'all updates on how all of our fall food plots grow and stuff like that. It's still dry right now, but hopefully we'll get rain soon. So catch you guys later.